Welcome to my channel. My name is Thick Chick J. I go by Thick Chick J. Thanks for stopping by. This is my lunchtime little series. This is probably going to be some of the last ones I do, unless I do them at work, away from my coworkers. and but I probably can't do that. Probably, film at work, especially where I work. So I'm having pizza. I went out and got some pizza today to eat for lunch. Um, but I wanted to talk to you all. What the heck? I got plenty of cheese on here. I wanted to talk to you all about what happened to me this morning. What happened this morning? I got a phone call from my former, well, let's say my son's father, nephew, which is my son's cousin, first cousin. And you know, he's like, he might be 40 now. I don't know. Yeah, he said he was 42. So he was like, you know, um, I'm taking a class right now, and one of our assignments was to let people know, whoever, touched us in our life, not like touch physically, but was a positive part of our lives and made an impact or a difference. And I was like, oh, he said, well, one of the childhood memories that I had of you was, he said, I didn't have much when I was growing up and this, that, and the other because he was being raised by his grandmother at the time too, and he had brothers and sisters and everything, mother, father, whatever. But he was being raised by his grandmother, which was my son's grandmother. So he was about 10 years old, I think, and he was always saying, reminding me of when his birthday was. He said November 10th, November 10th. I remember that at the time. Forget how old he was. I know he was in grammar school. So he said, I want a jersey. I want a Michael Jordan jersey. Or jersey. I think he said it was a Michael Jordan jersey. I thought it was a football jersey. But I bought it. I bought it for him and he was just floored, okay? He was happy. And he called me up to thank me for that. Because he said, I'm grateful for what you did. And I always treated him like, he was my own, I guess, my family. And I still consider him family. So, but yeah, let people know how much they are appreciated sometimes because that really touched me. Because sometimes you don't think people really, you really affect people's lives, but you do. You do. Whether it's a small way or it's a large way, but mostly it's small ways. It's small ways. That jersey, I don't even remember how much it cost or nothing. Like I said, I thought it was a football jersey, but he said it was a Michael Jordan jersey. And at that time, I was just giving him a gift. So let people know sometimes how grateful you are for them. Um, it really helps, especially in this day that we're living in. People need uplifting and encouraging, and to let them know that you care about them and you love them or whatever that you care about. And just say sometimes, like when you're in a grocery store and you ask for something, like where is so and so and so, or they go out of their way to do something extra for you, say thank you. I really really appreciate you. I really appreciated that. Thank you. Be sincere. Don't be just like thank you and going about your business. Be sincere. People need that. They need that encouragement. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what be in people's minds. You don't know what you could have stopped that person from doing that day, harming themselves or just going home and just crying. You don't know. So be kind and show people that you appreciate them. If you live somewhere, you have a doorman or something like that, or the Uber driver, just say, hey, I appreciate you getting me here safely. Thank you. The service is great. Sometimes a tip can be that just a verbal thing, just to pat people on the back. It don't always have to be money, money, money. Like, oh, I'm gonna show my appreciation with $5. Tell them, hey, give them $5 and say, hey, I really appreciated that. So yeah, so go that way. That really, really made my morning. It really did. It really touched me. And I said, hey, I think of you as family, you and your sister, my son's aunt as family. It just so happened that my son's father passed away when he was only 52 years old. How old was he? Yeah, 52 years old. He was 52 years old when he passed away suddenly. You know, so show people that you care, every day if you can. Just make it a habit. Just say thank you and show appreciation every day for somebody else. And I swear it will come back to you. Okay? It will come back to you because what's done, good deeds always come back. Always come back to you. So with that being said, I gotta finish this pizza and hurry up and get back to these emails. So you all have a blessed day and thank you for watching. If this is your first time here, please like and subscribe. I will have more content available than me sitting in the kitchen always talking to y'all, okay? Because spring is here. My garden is gonna flourish and then we're gonna be outside and we're gonna be kicking it in the blue room, okay? So y'all come on back. I appreciate you though. See, appreciation. All right, you all take care, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.